Welcome all sports fans and everyone across the nation. This is another episode of Uneducated Sports Talk. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, and we're going to break down maybe the final run of Team USA men's basketball with their dominance. Before we get into all that, please hit that like button and subscribe to Uneducated Sports Talk for more content like this, and of course our live play-by-play and commentary that we do all the time. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and click on that notification bell. Hit the all button to be notified every time me and a bunch of my hosts go live. Let's get it. So the main topic is, first of all, I want to congratulate Team USA, both men's and women. Can't forget the ladies. You know what I'm saying? The ladies in the house too. But the men is the subject for today. We know the women are probably going to dominate for 20 more years, right? The world internationally has not caught up from the ladies, although it was a great finals between USA and France in both the men's and women. We'll get into all that later on. But right now, let's talk about Team USA men's basketball. Congratulations to them. They did wind up beating Serbia. They did wind up beating France in the final, and now they are going home with another gold medal, and deservedly so, and rightfully so. But I have a big issue. I do. Here's my thing. The world is catching up in a big way, and we saw that not just in the tournament, but of course we see it in the NBA as well, internationally. You got kids from France, kids from Serbia, you got kids from Europe, you got kids everywhere now coming out on a day-to-day, year-to-year basis, and the world is just, I mean, Canada has a lot of great players, and you saw that in the Olympics as well. The most players internationally from the NBA were in the Olympics, right, for this particular run. So that was also tough. But now I look at things and I say LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. Those were your three-headed goats, your three-headed monster, the big three. Those were the catalysts for this team, and they're on this team for a reason. If you want to look at how they are when it comes down to a player by player, they're not the best in the world anymore. We know that. But we do know when it comes down to Team USA, rah-rah, those were your three guys, and Steve Kerr knew it. I knew it. The entire world pretty much knew it, right? And it was the reason why these guys played big minutes. And of course, Steph Curry came out super huge those last two games when they needed him the most. And LeBron James won Olympics MVP. And I think it was rightfully so because LeBron James was teetering on a triple-double. Kevin Durant is now the Olympic leader for most points. He has not one, not two, not three, but four gold medals. This was Steph Curry's first Olympic run, and he took it very personal. He did say after the 2022 NBA championship, when they beat the Boston Celtics, he said, you know what? Only thing left on my list now is to win a gold medal for Team USA. That's what happened. Those three came in. But there's a chip. There's a huge chip on the shoulder for these three men. They both, all three know this is probably their last hurrah, right, at winning not just a gold medal, but any type of championship form. I said it. I don't think Kevin Durant, I don't think Steph Curry, and I don't think LeBron James will ever win another NBA championship. But what do you do when you have a combined 10 championships, right? Well, let's go get some gold medals now. Like I said, Durant's got four. LeBron, I believe, has his third, and Steph Curry got his first. But think about this. You take these three gentlemen out. Curry, Durant, James. Take them out. I promise you, add any three players from the USA. It could have been Jaylen Brown. It could have been God knows who else. We don't know. Add anybody else to this list to replace those three guys. I promise you, Team USA does not win the gold medal. You know what? They don't even win silver. They'll win bronze. They're not going to win silver. Serbia should have beat them as they are right now. But of course, talent overcame in that fourth quarter for that matchup. Shout out to Nikola Jokic and those guys from Serbia, ballers. Same thing with France, ballers as well. We'll break them down in just a minute as well. But I am not worried about Durant, Curry, and James having their last hoorah, right? I'm worried about the people that are going to replace them. It was kind of cool when Jordan retired in 2002, his final years with the Wizards. We immediately got LeBron James, aka the chosen one. As I'm looking around right now, who's the next chosen one? LeBron has 2, 3, maybe 4 years max, right? He's done. Durant, same thing. Curry, same thing. They all got about a 4 year window, in my opinion, and they're all done pretty much. But they're already of age. They're already old. They already cannot be the best player on their individual teams and win a championship. We know that already. But for Team USA, who's the next big dog? Because when you sit back and you think about the next generation of Team USA, let's count the guys that are already on the team right now. Now let's count other guys, right? I'm trying to think of young superstar talent. Zion Williamson, there's issues. Ja Morant, there's issues, right? All these young guns coming in, there's still issues. Even Anthony Edwards, if they're saying by 2028, Anthony Edwards is going to be the man, well, he had better show me these next 4 years. He could be the man not only for the Timberwolves, but for Team USA. There was a respect factor LeBron, Curry, and Durant demanded. It was the respect factor. These three individually aren't the best in the world, but you put them on Team USA, there was so much respect. They say these are the best three players on our team. These are the best three players on our team. Know what I'm saying? Where is that respect factor coming from for the next 4 years? Is it Edwards, right? Does Tatum want to come back and take charge? Or does Tatum say, you know what, screw you guys because I really got dealt a bad hand? I can't really think of the next generation of athletes for Team USA who's going to propel them into hard-fought FIBA competition. You know what I'm saying? FIBA competition is tough. It is a brutal style of basketball that today's NBA doesn't embody. They do not embody that. Right now, Serbia, Germany, right? They're better on an team unit basis, right? And they know the FIBA game a lot more, and they've played it sometime somewhere. You know, France and Serbia and all those guys internationally. They played this game before. Team USA, they come in it for about a month and try and learn it and get with it. So that right there is the issue. It's not about Curry, Durant, LeBron leaving, because shout out to those guys, the three-headed monsters. It is about the next generation. I can't point at anyone and say, yeah, that's the guy that's going to lead Team USA to another gold medal. I really cannot. Now, let's get to our next issue besides who's the next big dog. Let's talk about the league itself as I can drag down myself here. Let's talk about the league itself, right? We have never in our life seen this many exceptional talent coming from international play. I was listening to Gil's Arena. That's what Gil Arenas and his crew on YouTube, and they got a great show every now and then, and they have great talks about certain situations. Well, there was a breakdown of if I chose the best 12 international players versus the best 12 USA players, who will win? And my answer is the best 12 international players would dominate. That's right. Today's guys, you add LeBron James and Steph Curry and Kevin Durant, whoever in your top 12 USA guys. And you can even include Joel Embiid if you want to, right? But if we're talking about 12 on 12, the best 12 international players, Joel Embiid might want to go tail to that team, right? Like he did for Team USA instead of France or Cameroon. So I think I would say Joel Embiid is part of the international guys. The 12 best international players versus the 12 best United States born and bred players, I can almost guarantee you. Now, we'll probably never see it because Team USA is, let's be real, too chicken, too honest to even think about that scenario. What it would be for an awesome All Star game, right? Team USA versus Team International. Come on. But if you look at the best international players right now, just the last five MVPs, I could be wrong, have gone to international players. And Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Joel Embiid. And let's not forget, we got young Luka Doncic rising on the way, right? We've got my kid from Canada. I can't. I'm forgetting his name right now. I got my brother. I'm brain fart right now. Shea Gilgis Alexander. I did not brain fart. I got it. SGA. SGA was just second in the league last year in MVP, right? And let's not forget about Victor Wembanyama, the guy almost single-handedly beat Team USA in the finals, right, for the gold medal. He is that damn good, and he is also a cheat code for FIBA play, if you know what I mean. But I'm looking at this right now. The international game is getting crazy talented. It is almost unfair. Your last five or your last three players to win MVP, and the last five MVPs have gone to international players, and it might be the trend might be 6, 7, 8, 9. Because unless a guy like LeBron James goes crazy or Steph Curry goes crazy, it's gonna go to probably another international player. Like I said, Luca and SGA are right there neck and neck trying to fight for supremacy for MVP. In my honest opinion, I think Luca is going to win MVP this particular year, but that's why we play the games. But if you have the best 12, or let's just say the best 8 versus your best 8 for USA, international will kill USA. They had a conversation like, what if, because it's weird, right? They have like Joel Embiid have citizenship to both USA and France and Cameroon. He could have chose either one. He chose USA. No, he chose that because he had a better chance of winning, right? And that's the mentality. When I say mentality is Joel Embiid, I'm not saying he's a loser at all. I'm not saying that. Do not misconstrue my words. But he has a losing mentality. So when you have a losing mentality, you tell yourself, you know what? Let me go on somewhere where I could be a champion and maybe gain confidence in winning for my particular team in Philadelphia. That's all I'm saying. That's why he chose USA. But they said, what if you put Luka and Giannis on that France team? Who wins? France wins. They dominate. They dominate. I don't want to care. I care what you say, but I'm not trying to really hear it, because you put Luca and Giannis on the France team. This is all hypothetical. Everything we do is hypothetical in today's world of just talking sports in general. Everything's hypothetical. But what if you put Giannis and Luca on France? France dominates Team USA. Promise you. I promise you. There's no answer for that. You can say, oh, they don't have time to yada, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear that, right? I'm telling you right now, international play is killing the game right now. It is. That's why I'm saying you take out those respected players in LeBron, Steph, and KD. Who's going to take that mantle? Because right now the only mantles being taken is from those guys are international players in the NBA. But when they go to their separate countries, here we go. Now, I get you saying, hey, well, those guys only one guy that's going to a particular team. I get that. I understand that. Germany has a few players, right? Canada has a few players, and Serbia has Nikola Jokic, right? And of course, well, if there's just one player per country, then let's go to one singular country that can actually make some freaking noise, right? If you wonder why the NBA draft this past year, 2024, was a dud and nobody was talking about it, even when it was live, no one was really talking about it. It is because international play is taking over. International is taking over, you guys. To my left and to my right, Alex Sarr, and we got Zachary Sacher, 1 and 2. With Zachary going 1 and Alex going 2. And then we had Tirana Salon. He also went number 6 to the Hornets, also from France. What am I saying? These guys are big, long, athletic. Pause. These guys are awesome. These guys are freaking awesome. And they will, I guarantee you, will be part of Team France in 2028, along with Victor Wembanyama, and of course those other guys that have some legs left to play for that France team. The France team is getting more dominant. If you sat back and you watched that draft, you had no clue. Even if you were an NBA head like myself, you're like, yo, I didn't really know about these guys till like 2 weeks ago before the draft. It tells you international play is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. France could be that next country to dominate. You let me know who the hell is going to be that big dog for Team USA. I want to know because I was scared, boss, for Team USA. And for those saying, oh, Carlos, you're being a hater. You're being a hater. No, brother. This is my channel, Uneducated Sports Talk, and I only talk what I feel, and what I feel is real. And what I feel is, although I am from the United States of America, I love my country. I represent my country to the fullest. I can also speak facts without being a D-rider. Just saying stuff just to say it. I don't do that on this channel. When I say the NBA American players are on their last leg when it comes down to dominance for country supremacy, I am not kidding when I say that. International play is coming. France is coming. Victor Wembanyama is coming. Nikola Jokic is already here. He's the best player in the world. Giannis Antetokounmpo is here. He's top 5 in the world. You know what I'm saying? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is here. He's top 10 to 15 in the world. And he's only getting better. Luka Doncic is top 5 in the world. You don't mean to tell me other guys from his country or nearby country are looking at that and they're learning from the age of 2, 3, and 4. I want to be like Luka Doncic. That's what kids are saying right now. They want to be like Luka. They want to be like Giannis. You saw Sudan in this Olympic Games. Out of nowhere, they got some hoopers out there. Shout out to Lou Aldang. They got some hoopers out there, right? It's only going to get better. Does Team USA maybe squeak out one more in 2028? Maybe, but you got to have that dog mentality. And when I say that, the kids these days are being more spoiled than ever when it comes down to being a professional sports player, right? Where's the hunger? LeBron, Steph, Durant, they came from the mid-2000s kind of cloth, right? They came from the grinding out, we weren't really being babied type of spot. These guys now, the Anthony Edwards of the worlds, right? The Tyrese Halliburtons, they're coming from the quote-unquote soft baby-fied era. Well, guess what? When you're international, it's not a lot of softness going on. Matter of fact, Luka was a dog from the age of 12, 13, 14. He was playing with grown-ass men at that time. And he had to get it out the mud. That's all I'm saying is, Team USA, they better figure it out in the worst freaking way. Because I's scared. Yo, if you are new to the channel, if you're watching on replay, thank you for showing love and support. I appreciate you guys, man. Do me a favor before you leave. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. That's right. Hit that subscribe button. Our goal is 3,000 subs, and we're almost there. We are less than 150 away from 3K. So please hit that subscribe button and show love. Well, we're about less than 170 from 3K. I don't want to mess my numbers up right now currently. But thank y'all for showing love and support. Without you guys, none of this is possible. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Oh, and do me a favor in the comments. Let me know, does Team USA have enough to win it all in 2028? If not, what do they need to do? If so, tell me why in the comments, guys. This is Uneducated Sports Talk. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, and I'll see you guys next time. All sports fans, you guys know what time it is. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Peace. Love you, mama. Love you guys as well. Have a blessed rest of your night. Like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified every time we go live.